Yo, what's up, everybody?
Yo,
it's your boy IDK Tev here with the I Desire Knowledge Media team, and we're back for our second podcast. Can you believe it? Man, I'm so excited to get to the topic that we have to talk about today. Man, it's gonna be a good one. We have a couple guests here with us. They're my co-workers, and we're gonna get to know them right now, man. Tell us a little bit about y'all. We're gonna start with you. What's up, man?
what's up, brother? Some of y'all may know me as Smiley, some as Uni, some as Noe. Do modeling acting, so be on the lookout for some stuff that's gonna be coming out. And then my Instagram is Smiley Noe.
Me, Eric, right here. You know, I'm just a regular guy working every day, playing games, you know, driving, cruising around the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram. I forgot what
You don't even know his name, man.
What's going on, good people? It's your boy Coach C, aspiring bodybuilder, 5-year military vet. You know what I'm saying? Just here to chop it up with my boys, give a perspective of what we think about the topic that he gonna announce. I ain't gonna say.
You almost did it.
I almost did it. But I caught it.
But I'll do it for y'all, man. Today, we're talking about dating. And man, that shit sucks. I promise you, that shit sucks. But for me, I ain't in the dating pool right now. At least I don't think, till I find the right lady. Who knows? But like, for y'all, what would you say is the hardest thing about dating in Dallas right now?
That's a good one. I think,
Go ahead. You already started.
I think the hardest part is just the connection with people, because I feel like so many people try to be something they're not to impress other people. You get me? And I feel like it's like, you know, you want me to be 100 with you, but then you're not being that same, you know, energy with me. So that I feel like that to me is the hardest thing.
It's like if you're not meeting the energy of somebody, like I've run into that problem a lot where I'm putting out too high of energy and they can't meet it. So it makes it look like I'm weird, but it's really not anybody being weird. You just have to find that person that connects with you and that can vibe on the same level as you. If you on 100%, you can't be with somebody or try to talk to somebody, mess with somebody that's on 85%, 75%, because they're always going to be trying to catch up to you. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, you have to meet somebody at least within a range. Like if you had 100% hustle, you got to meet somebody within 90 to 100% hustle so you could grow your bag together, you know?
Yeah.
I believe that the hardest thing is communication.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I believe communication is the belt that wraps up all the other shit that we be talking about. The loyalty, the respect, the social media, or am I on your page, and am I your wallpaper, and all that other bullshit. Talk to each other. Nigga, we doing shit, ain't even had a conversation.
So
I'm your boyfriend. We ain't talking about it. That don't even make sense. I'm your boyfriend. You mad at me for being single. You ain't told me we were together. You ain't mentioned, like, maybe, you know what I'm saying, let's go on a date or two. It's just,
with talking, do you feel like you could talk too much? Like, is there a too much talking or like a too little of talking if you're trying to get to know somebody, chop them up?
Absolutely. A nigga and a female can talk way too much, reveal too much information, and they'll run somebody away.
So what's talking too much in the situation?
Giving too much of your business, what you dealt with in the past, what you dealing with currently. Ain't your business, y'all. I don't even know you. You don't even know me. We trying to get to know each other. I'm not gonna give you my whole autobiography, and we may not even see each other after this.
Yeah.
You on my Instagram for what?
Man, I've been out a couple times. I done known everything about them. I'm like, damn, you don't even know my last name.
Yeah,
like, I done got with a couple girls that I swear to you, they didn't know my last name. They ain't know about where I was from. Like, nothing about me, but I could have told you everything about them. Maybe it's because I listen. I don't know, because like with talking, you got to be able to listen too. If you can't listen to the person you're with, listen to the counterpart that you're talking to, that you're in a conversation with, you're not finna get anywhere, because you can talk all day. But if you only pick up on the points that you want to hear it just doesn't work out, because then of course that other person is going to be like, well, I said this, and you only paid attention to that small bit. Like with the communication, there's so many aspects to it. It's real hard to get a balance with it, but some people figure it out. Like that's what marriage is like.
Oh my
but
God.
some people figure it out. Like it's a lot, bro.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes people can talk all day and can be talking all day and ain't said nothing.
You ever had somebody do that?
Yes.
Talk all day and
It's
hear
like
nothing.
empty calories. It's like eating a bag of chips for breakfast.
Man.
It's nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? You just talking, trying to get in my head, spill me something nice, whisper sweet nothings in my ear, and it's vice versa. Because I don't want nobody to think that this is just a strictly attack on females or nothing like that. This is a dual-edged sword. Niggas too. Get it together. Females. I don't want nobody trying to retaliate like that nigga ain't talking, man. Revealing this secret. We don't want to let that nigga. He don't know shit about that. Shut up sometimes, and you might find out what a nigga might be on.
So for y'all, would y'all say y'all'd rather be in a good relationship or be on that toxic bullshit that people like? I swear I'm tired of that toxic bullshit, man.
You gotta. I feel like you gotta have a little drama, just a little bit. You don't need the Blueface Krishan Rock shit.
Oh,
I mean, you can have a little like, bitch, I'll beat your ass.
whose side are you on though?
I'm on nobody's side because
Right,
that shit's intolerable.
but
It's intolerable.
If you had to say somebody's in the wrong, who are you saying is in the wrong in that situation?
Real talk, that nigga Blueface really be trying to not even engage. But because he's dealt with it for so long, it looks like it's both at the same time.
But he might be doing it only off camera.
See, that's
Krishan don't give a fuck. She
She
gonna
really
do it
don't.
on camera. She gonna do
really
it
don't.
off camera. She gonna do it wherever.
Yeah.
Blueface might be smart enough to just do it off camera, where he's like, no pics, no proof.
Yeah, that's that.
If you can't prove it, then what? Like, shut the fuck up.
That's that perspective is reality type deal. Because if you don't see it, I can't say that nigga beating up. I cannot say I've never seen it. I've never seen, but I can say that bitch be laying hands on that nigga. I'm talking about a straight pause every goddamn time.
So what's like the little bit of toxic that you're talking about? What's the little bit of toxic that everybody likes? Because I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, I'm on that be in a good relationship side and get fucked over because they're toxic. How do you be like a little bit toxic?
So,
Lace me up, man.
Look at it like when you drinking alcohol. There's toxicity levels. It's not just you drunk, nigga. There's a how drunk are you when it comes to this stuff? Are you tipsy?
God.
Are you fucked up? Are you drunk? You know what I'm saying? Like there's three different things when it comes to that. But I believe and I wouldn't even say toxic because I don't like toxicity. But I will say in any relationship there's going to be some turbulence. There's going to be something that stirs some shit up. And you gotta be able to process and deal with that shit because people want to give up so soon and so early in these relationships. And I'm one to say it because I've been there. All right. So
you can't give up on the right.
You
person,
can't
man.
give up.
You can't.
cannot give up. But
A
there
relationship
is a
is work.
limit to how much you give a person and how much time you dwell in a situation you know is not fitting for your lifestyle. And people need to understand that. Like, I don't have to deal with your bullshit. I really do not. I like you.
Why do you choose to?
Because they love. You don't even know what love is. Not even something you can measure. It's not something you can write down on paper. It's just something that's expressed between the two of you. Me just going around saying I love you, that don't count for shit. What have I done to show you that I love you? What have I sat with you through? What have I stood by you in
So
to show that?
it's more actions over words for you.
Goddamn right. That's just period.
So how do y'all feel about it? Would y'all rather like the good or like what's that little bit of toxic that you would like if you are more on the toxic side?
I'd rather be on the good side because I feel like if you actually say you like toxic, you really don't. You're just saying that because it's cool nowadays, right? That made it cool.
I don't know.
I think it's cool. Like if you do have a little toxic, but I don't know if it's toxic because like I feel like as a couple you should have some jealousy there,
gonna be there, yeah.
to where like, cause like do you really like that person if you're not at one point jealous? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like it's okay to be jealous because then because I'll be like with a girl. I'm gonna say that with a girl, I'm not the jealous type, but there are certain moments where I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, why you do that for this person?
Yeah, like, it's good. Yeah.
Y'all listen.
Come on.
I'm telling you.
We're being real, but yeah, I feel like I'll be like, how come you went to the gym with your friend but not with me? Type of thing. So yeah, like stuff like that, but so I don't know if that's considered like toxic, but like if that is, then I would say that's as far as it goes, but obviously you're on that level of toxic where now it's like crazy obsession, like to where like, well now you're gonna fight that person and me, like,
and I need your
why is it fuck no me for? Like,
what is fuck me for? Like, what I do?
I'm by your side the whole time.
I need your phone password. I need your location.
Is it
I need you to
2015
do
or not?
all this.
It's 2015. We still sneaking thumbprints.
Are
we still waiting till we go to bed to hit a nigga with whoop-de-doo?
If somebody hit me with a whoop-de-doo and put that shit in my phone, bro, get the fuck out. Go, bro.
You got trust issues, baby.
Trust issues.
You
You're a
by
spy.
yourself. You by yourself have trust issues. Don't
I'm
blame
with
him.
a spy. I'm with a ninja. Because you done had to open my eyes while I'm asleep, unlock my phone, do all this, get your fingerprint in my shit while I'm still asleep. I ain't gonna roll over. I ain't gonna nothing and then just have your shit on my phone. Hell nah, bro.
You need to be a private investigator. Stop dating. Just make it a career.
No, I feel like
get in niggas' businesses.
I feel like
they get paid.
about this.
How you this nigga must be toxic. I bet you he toxic, bro. I bet you he toxic.
Always the quiet ones.
No, I don't.
That nigga like
I don't like they fuck love. Nah, for me, bro, like, all that toxic shit, fuck that, bro. Like, alright, so let's say, like, what he was saying about
talk your shit.
What?
You like to pour a little horchata in your
hey, what? I thought you were Mexican, bro.
He said, I'm Salvadorian.
Are you an experiment?
I mean, y'all mix me up with a lot of countries, but
oh my God.
but I don't know, like what he was saying about that thumb thing, bro. They gotta get rid of that shit. You're already on that face thing already. You know what I'm saying? Like, I better watch out. Don't unlock y'all's phone.
Y'all better change y'all passwords, bro. People on the shit now.
Watch out.
Him, he doing it. He on the shit. He be knowing people's passwords.
They're already your wallpaper. You're like,
hold on. That does not make us together. Me putting you as my wallpaper is not a sign of us being together. That is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Literally, me and a few of my exes have gotten into it because they were not my wallpaper. I'm like, bitch, we holding hands. You sitting in my lap in public. Nick, bitch, you live with me. What are you talking about? My wallpaper.
I feel like that's kind of more of a personal choice for that person, though, right?
It can be, but to make it my choice, to try to force that onto me, you don't live me if I'm not your wallpaper. You need to figure out what that means, because wallpapers are not a sign of love. Yeah. It's just some shit you do on your technology. Plus, like, you could be fucking with 300 other niggas. And you switching out wallpapers as you go. That does not make you loyal because my face is on your phone.
So are y'all social media relationship kind of people? Like, do y'all like to post y'all's significant other in y'all's pictures or like in y'all's stories and y'all's posts? Or do y'all kind of try to keep y'all's relationships like private and just to you and your partner?
You got something to say? Come on.
Private, my guy.
Why?
Cause, bro, if you put that shit out there, everybody's just gonna try to like get involved, and then y'all have a problem, y'all like arguing, constantly arguing, then y'all break up. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, so what happened? You know, try to get involved with that drama and all that shit that happened between that person. You know, I was like, you know, like.
So you're saying like they invade your privacy or whatever?
It is an invasion of privacy. And now I do agree with that. I do agree that broadcasting your relationship is a big fucking no-no. And a lot of times, oftentimes, females are the first to do that. They want to post a man. Oh, he made me dinner. They cover his face with a heart and some shit.
He made me dinner.
I'm the only one with that tattoo. Like, everybody who knows me knows me. Like, you can't cover my face with a heart face and then be like, oh, I don't, anonymous. No, bitch, it's me. You might as well just take the heart off and just be like, it's him. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. To be proud of who you with, that's good. That's a good sign. But with the day and age that we're living in and people wanting to stir up drama all the time, it's best to keep your shit to yourself and not feel some type of way that he don't post you and vice versa, that she don't post you. But to think about the security that your relationship would have. You don't got to worry about motherfuckers that she used to fuck with getting in her DMs and shit talking about, I see you with that bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't dropping a dick like me. You don't want that kind of shit in your life, because if your nigga see that shit, then there's gonna be problems between y'all and vice versa. Shit, I bet her pussy ain't as wet as mine. I bet it don't grip like mine. And now y'all into it over some shit you ain't even dealing with.
The only reason I would say, like, I agree with that, it should be private. Like, for sure. I'd rather have it private from time to time. I'll post, like, on a story or something like that. Because, like, nowadays, you never know. Social media does everything just so fucked up. But I feel like from a business aspect, you know how on TikTok you got, like, all these relationship people, and that's how they make their money.
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like it just becomes, like, the biggest thing and the most important thing in a relationship besides communication. Now it becomes trust, because now you're going to have that account. You're going to have all the eyes on you. You're in a bigger platform. So now it's like, are you sure that you can trust that person to, like, be okay around that? Because, like, once it starts building up, now you're going to have all these different people reaching out from different, you know, and people are crazy.
People are crazy. People will stir up drama for no reason, bro.
Some
people live off that shit. Like, truly, some people live off drama. Like me, I'm not a big post my other all over social media, like on my Snap story, maybe occasionally, but I'm just trying to keep my relationship between us two, because if we have problems, it'll be between us two. Yeah. Because for me, if I figure out that I'm fighting with my girlfriend before she tells me that I'm fighting with her,
that's a problem.
I'm gonna look around like, whoa, now.
Everybody knew.
So you're dating me and everybody else. Instagram, you dating Instagram, you dating me, you dating all the people on Twitter, all your followers. Like, damn, I don't need to live that loud. Like, even making content and making videos, I'm still not gonna be posting my girlfriend with me if I'm talking to somebody, the person I'm talking to, because it just adds so much drama to it. And it's like, as soon as we break up or as soon as we have problems, then you have this person's aspect on it. Then you have this person's aspect on it. And now it makes you think like, well, what if that person's right? Or what if this person has a point? And your mind is clouded with all these negative things. And I just feel like it just starts going downhill. It's not that I'm trying to hide anything. It's not that I'm trying to hide my girlfriend or hide who I'm talking to. Because in public, I'm with the PDA, goddamn. I make out with you, hug you, grab your ass, grab your titties. Shit, I'm right there. And look a nigga straight in the face like, yup, it's mine.
I'll pick you up.
Exactly. But on social media, I don't need to do that unless I'm trying to start an OnlyFans or some shit. But I mean, you said you did it?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, you got an OnlyFans. I was gonna say, whoa. Don't sub to this man's OnlyFans, bro. Please don't.
Your ass might go black.
You can follow him. You can follow him on OnlyFans. All right. So, do you believe you have to be with?
Did you catch that?
With society's norm of relationship of like male? You have to be this kind of way to him. You have to be ugly to him. Not give him attention. Be toxic as fuck to get women. Do you think that's the way to do it, or do you think you could go another route for successfully being able to get with girls?
Nah, I feel like personally, the girl that you're going with or you're with or whatever, however she is with you, that's what you have to like match, right? But you also have to know your standards and stuff. So like, let's say if I go out with the girl that I open the door for her, like I would also want her, since she's already in the car, let's say like open the door for me in a sense, right? Like, or unlock the car or whatever, like old school type of thing. And a lot of girls want an old school type of guy, but like are not an old school type of girl. So it's kind of like you're not matching the energy that you want to get back, if that makes sense. So for me,
back with the first thing
Go
you
back
said.
to the
First thing this man said, match the energy. Come on, talk to me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So I feel like personally, just me, I love my woman to like, hey, you got my back, so baby, I got your back. You know what I'm saying?
Feel me?
And like, hey, like, this is what it is, so, you know, keep it 100, like, with each other, because it's never going to be 50-50. If it's 50-50, I'd rather just do my own thing, because then, I you know, if I'm going to give you my all, you have to give me the same back. That's just point blank and simple and stuff. So I feel that's how I see it.
For me, I'm, I guess, like the old-fashioned type where I want to be as respectful to who I'm talking to as possible. But I'm still not gonna let you walk all over me. Like, I'm still finna set my boundaries. I'm still finna do my thing. I'm still finna grind, but essentially be independent. But I'm gonna treat you with respect. I'm not gonna be with somebody or talk to somebody that I'm gonna treat like shit, because I wouldn't want that to happen to me. I wouldn't want somebody to not text me back. I wouldn't want somebody to be talking to all of these people but saying like I'm the only one and doing all these things. So I mean, I guess it goes back to what you were saying, just match the energy. But for me, like, I don't feel like you got to be disrespectful to get things. I don't feel like you got to be ugly and have this attitude with you to always get things, because I hate people with an attitude, bro. I can't stand people that just have an attitude all day, no reason. Like, what are you mad for? Like, why are you so upset? From when you woke up to when you went to sleep, you have been upset with an attitude. Why?
Like, you woke up today. You didn't have to wake up, but you did. So I mean, might as well make the most of it.
You got to wake up. Shit.
But it goes back to, like, now that kind of goes back to his thing with communication. See what I'm saying? Where it's like, talk to each other, like, bro, like, there's a reason y'all like each other. Talk about that.
People
like,
don't want to talk no more.
They don't. They text more than they talk.
You know what? You know what it is? People want to be understood, but they don't want to understand others.
Yeah.
So
That's
how
what
do
it
you
is.
how
Like,
do you understand others?
By listening, talking. That's why I said communication is literally the belt that holds any relationship together. Because if you don't talk about anything, you can't expect a person to be loyal to you.
Like, be open-minded, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't expect a person to respect you, your boundaries, what you went through in life. You can't expect somebody to stand by you if you don't tell them what's going on. You can't expect that. You cannot be upset with somebody for not supporting you the way you wanted them to when you didn't explain to them what it is that you wanted.
So a good one for that. Are you?
It's so simple.
Are you a type of person to go into the relationship or go into a situation with more trust and they have to diminish it, or are you the type of person to go in with no trust and they have to build it up?
So I go into a relationship with a certain level of trust. I don't go in without trust, but I don't go in fully trusting you, because that's earned. Trust, respect, all of that is earned. That's not something that's given. Oh, I'm your girlfriend. That doesn't mean I trust you. That doesn't mean I respect you.
But why be in a relationship with somebody and call them your girlfriend, call them your boyfriend, if you don't trust them?
But like I said, everything has to be earned. I'm not going to just hand it to you.
But
there has to be a circumstance that takes place for me to be like, you know
Like,
what?
I'm
That's a
trying-
loyal ass
like-
bitch.
like-
you know, I'm not gonna ask for your number and be like, this bitch loyal. I don't know you.
No, like for me, I listen to a lot of like NF. I'm a huge NF fan, right? Like the rapper NF, and I like this one. To paraphrase one line, he's like, if you want trust, you're gonna have to learn how to give some away. You get me? So you have to, in a sense, give some like you said, have a certain limit of trust that you're giving away, and let them build off of that.
Exactly.
So
That's
yeah, I feel that, like, you know.
But people hear this kind of stuff and they're like, yeah, nah, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Bitch, the fact that you saw that as a red flag shows that you the motherfucking red flag. You trust me, bitch? You don't even know me. I will say on your living
Or
room.
they'll take the red flags and turn them into a heart.
And flip it.
A red heart and it's beating. I love
They gonna try
that
to color it green with a marker or some shit. Yeah, what?
shit. So I mean, shit.
You mad at me?
What are 2 red flags that y'all have?
Yeah.
Man, bro, I can't even think
Yeah, like personally, what are 2 red flags that each of you have?
My own red flags?
Like,
or something that I identify.
Basically, like if you were talking to a girl, and what would be the 2 things that she could do that would be red flags? You might have more than 2, but what would be 2 things that you're just like, hell no, that's a red flag if I ever seen one.
I got one. All right.
Come on, Eric.
So,
Talk your shit.
Say
girl
something.
having a guy best friend saying it's gay, but it's not gay.
I'm about to slap you upside the
Fuck no. Fuck no. No. A girl can have a guy best friend. Actually. Explain what you mean. Explain what you mean.
Elaborate.
There's always this one girl having a best friend, right? She might lie saying he's gay, but he's not.
You deal with the same girl.
Oh, you're talking about like they
Just-
lie about the guys. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then that trust, bro. That's where it's like you don't give it all the way, cause then she can just switch up on your ass and just go with that motherfucker, you know, everywhere.
That's nasty.
You get what I'm saying?
If she go with the best friend,
Then she was never your girl.
you should have. That
You
hurts.
was
That
a payment
hurts me.
plan. That's what you was.
That hurts
You
me
were like,
if
you
she
were
goes
like-
with the best
you
friend.
were safe. That's what
You were in the safe zone, nigga. You. That is an ugly circumstance.
No, that's a good
Oh my
question
God.
though, because you really don't think about it until you, like, you know.
Well,
That's how you
so, I
win
mean,
it.
shit, yeah. What's 2 red flags
I feel like,
you got?
I feel like 2 red flags that I would have